You hit him up to teach you how to play football?
Yeah, after I was at the UFC event, I was like, yo, like I'm actually serious about being a receiver or safety, but I think I'd be a slot receiver. So yeah, and he was like, yeah, I have a whole facility. We can run some routes.
Let's get him going.
Hey, AB, he has
He
hands.
told me his first love was football, so I think Jake's more of a safety. He want to hit some shit.
Yeah, I just don't know if I would want people to score touchdowns on me. It would hurt my ego.
What would you do?
I would just like probably punch him. I would get myself into like some shit. Like I would walk off the field too. That's why I don't get why people are so mad at you for that.
What would you? Let me do that example. Jay, get the fuck out of here. You're done. What are you doing?
I will go home.
Yeah.
and you did it in style. Like that shit was lit. But that I mean
If they think AB is bad,
Jay,
yo, this kid in the NFL, nah.
Jake, you probably would have mooned him, huh? Were you the moon?
yeah, like with the Randy Moss shit.
Well, yo, don't put that energy out there. You're hindering his chances to get picked up now. Jake could be a good teammate.
Jake
I
been
think
knocking
that's-
boys out. He ain't got time to run around with these guys, right, Jake?
No, I'm just saying like after I go like I'm gonna go 10-0. And then I'll probably just see if I can make it in the NFL. Because I'm going to be, like 29? I'm going to be, like, athletic prime. I could run a 4.45 second 40-yard dash. And I got hands. What else do I got to do?
What does the path look like for boxer extraordinaire, YouTube, ultra man,
Ultraman.
Jake Paul to go to the NFL? What does that look like?
I mean, Jake Paul, he been doing what people say he couldn't do, from the beginning, so.
I just have one question because as soon as you said it on Impaulsive, that one episode, I was like, I just feel like being an NFL athlete isn't one of those things you could do. You can learn how to box in a year. Anyone can.
Completely disagree that that's very ignorant. You could.
I'm sorry.
You could learn how to box in a year. No, you have to be naturally gifted, be able to take a punch, be crazy enough to get in there.
And you think you're naturally gifted in football, bro? You're insane enough to get in a box ring and fight another man repeatedly. And this at the end of your right hand, I seen it. It's some sort of cannonball. Like something's going on there, right? But in football, there's a whole other set of skills. Like your calves are way too big, fam. Look at these things. Jasper made the joke last night. He could hop off the top of the Empire State Building and just land. Because these things, you got 2-liter soda bottles in your calves. They're going to slow you down.
That's what creates the speed.
Jake got to play defense.
But you think he could just
gotta
hop
just
into the
hit
sport?
people.
You think he could just hop in the sport,
I
AB?
think on the defense.
Bro, I think I've seen so many corners and safeties that don't wrap up when they tackle, and they just let receivers blow right past them. Like I saw a crazy just touchdown the other day. I mean, it happens all the time. The corners just let it go right past them. And obviously everything looks easier on you when you're watching on TV, but I know that. Like people are like, "Oh, just hit him with a right hand, or we just win the fight in the first round." Like it's a lot harder than you think.
But I think also like people are gonna start looking at boxing and what these guys and KSI and all the other players in that space have done to bring eyes to the sport. And I think like as crazy as it sounds, it's only a matter of time before other entities, other sports, other industries start to say, yo, we want to take advantage of that same thing, no matter how crazy it is. Yo, NASA's budget is down because not enough kids know about NASA. We're sending Jake Paul to the fucking moon this year. Like, you laugh. Everybody laughs. But, like, imagine getting another 1 billion impressions for NASA this year. Just by putting Jake Paul doing a couple walks on the moon and maybe...
With them big-ass calves.
You know how high he could jump? On the moon with those calves?
Probably as high as I wanted. I would float into the universe.
They're all gone. It's just gone.
I bet. So y'all gonna be teammates. You can find the same team. And
Here's what I'm saying. I gotta test it out. I gotta run some routes. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna just go see what's good.
I ran some routes with Cam Newton.
I saw that. He was doing pretty good.
I felt okay with that performance, especially because, bro, I got butterfingers, fam. Like I got no hands. In high school, I missed the ball, and they go, "Look, ma, no hands." I'm fast. I could like hit people, but I could never catch. And Jake, I'll tell you something. Catching footballs from an NFL quarterback, this ain't no Ken Axel shit. That was my high school quarterback. Ken Axel.
Yeah.
No disrespect, Ken Axel. He's just got a lot of touchdowns. He's a great player.
He's at home right now, like.
But it's different, bro. Cam Newton, you take about 10 of those balls, and then your hands are sore and bruised.
Bro, that's again, it's like one day. Imagine if I dedicated 6 months every day to
I'm just
do
letting
that.
you know. I'm just letting you know.
You had gloves on?
I did have gloves on, yeah.
Yeah,
You don't wear gloves when you go. You don't wear gloves all the time, right? You say you go raw,
I can't tell.
right?
Who's
Right?
looking at.
Right, Lo?
Who you talking to, bro? Look, first off, I always go raw. I ain't needed the hot sauce because I ain't got the condom.